The ATF suffered some major losses last week, and I hope as a result, Steve Dettelbach is crying himself to sleep every night. So let's get into some of these cases. At this point, we all know about the unconstitutional pistol brace rule that the ATF has been trying to push through for the longest time now, effectively making millions of Americans felons just because they own one of these. Well, a Texas U.S. District Court just vacated that rule, marking a huge win for 2A rights. Now, that case is still probably headed to the United States Supreme Court, but for now it's 100% legal to own one of these. And let's be honest, would it really change anything if these were deemed illegal at this point? Experienced firearm owners know that a pistol brace only allows the shooter to further control the firearm. It in no way makes it more dangerous, it makes it safer, because now the shooter can land more shots accurately on a target. So why would the ATF want Americans to own firearms that are less controllable and overall more dangerous as a result? As with most things, it comes down to the money. If the Fed doesn't get their $200 tax stamp from you not SBRing this pistol and just slapping a pistol brace on it, well, that really gets under their skin. Never mind that these pistol braces allow disabled veterans the ability to enjoy shooting sports after they were injured serving our country. It's clear that the ATF does not think that that matters. Meanwhile, tons of illegal Glock switches have flooded into our country and have been used in hundreds of homicides. But yes, pistol braces are the issue here. I'm getting off topic a little bit, but this is a huge win for 2A rights, so go out and use your pistol braces. Now, before we get into our next 2A victory, I want to tell you about my Patreon. YouTube does not like firearms content, and they try to demonetize all the content that I push out to you guys. So if you do like this stuff and you want to support the channel, head over to the Patreon. I also post the best deals that I find over there, and I specialize in police trade-ins, which are an incredible value no matter what type of shooter you are. At any rate, thanks for being here. Our second and arguably more important case has to do with the bump stock ban. The United States Supreme Court just declared that the federal ban on bump stocks is completely illegal. I'm absolutely over the moon about this case, and you should be too. So this case determined that a bump stock does not fit the definition of a machine gun, that being a gun that can fire more than one round with a single pull of the trigger. And I couldn't agree more, the bump stock doesn't and has never allowed for automatic fire with a single pull of the trigger. And here's why that decision matters. Just like how a bump stock doesn't allow for automatic fire with a single pull of the trigger, neither does a forced reset trigger. An FRT fires with each pull of the trigger just like a bump stock does. So the US Supreme Court effectively just set a precedent that'll help us defeat the case banning FRTs down the road. So at this point in time, it seems like a victory in legalizing FRTs is just a matter of time. Again, the ATF has been going after owners of FRTs while there are 0 homicides recorded with them, while Glock switches are floating around every hood in America, just stacking up bodies. Regardless, a win is a win. It looks like we've got some major victories ahead of us as long as we keep fighting, keep challenging these idiotic decisions, interpretations, rules, whatever they want to call them. Ultimately, we're going to be successful in defending our 2A rights. So congratulations to my fellow firearms owners on these monumental 2A victories. If you want to stay in the loop, hit the subscribe button. Do me a favor, like the video so we can blast this information out to as many people as we can. And head over to that Patreon. Take a look. You might actually find something you like. This has been Collapse and Protect. Have fun and be safe.